Like I said in one of my previous shots, I wanted to do a detailed breakdown of this film because I really thought there were a lot of things to like and talk about here. I'm talking about Deva, which I caught over the weekend. Deva stars Shahid Kapoor and is directed by Rosshan Andrrews. I'm going to get down into details about what are the things I loved. Starting off, Shahid Kapoor is fantastic. Yes, he's just a class apart. I'm so glad that he's found his zone. By that, I do not mean the comfort zone. I mean his boundaries. And what he's capable of doing, those boundaries are really wide. But with that, you know that there is a certain level that he's going to go to, and with that level, he's going to kill. So here, the swagger that he brings, the screen presence that he has, it is just so delightful, so delicious to watch him on screen. Every time he's on screen, you cannot take your eyes off him. That is how good he is. Shahid is fabulous. On top of that, you have a killer background score. It really heightens the film. Shahid Kapoor is great, but not just because of his swagger and charisma. That is almost natural to him at this point of time in his career. With all of that, you also have this layer that Shahid brings in between the first half and the second half. It was so enjoyable to watch because in the first half, he is Deva, all the swagger and all the charisma and everything. And in the second half, he is half the charisma, half the swagger, and a lot of confusion. He's trying to find himself because there is an accident. He does not remember a lot of things from memory, yet he has the instincts of Deva, which was very nice. The writing makes it very easy for him to do that because it is very, very tightly written. I know it's supposed to be a remake. I haven't watched the original, so I'm not really sure. From what I've read, there are certain things which have been changed, some pivotal points in the climax. But having seen what I've seen without the original, this really worked for me because the writing was very interesting. It was very intriguing, and I was totally committed to this. The second half brings a lot of confusion for the audience. Also, everybody is trying to guess what's going on and who the killer is and how that has happened and who's done all of this. And Shahid is trying to figure it out with all of us. It is a really delightful second half and one that keeps you hooked right till the end. The climax is unexpected. I did not for one predict this sort of an end. All in all, very tightly written, fabulously performed, and a great support cast as well. You have Pavel Gulati, who does a fine job here. You've seen him in Thappad as well as Dobara. Lisa, shoot! He is really good as Rohan De Silva, Shahid's best friend or Deva's best friend here. And with him is Pooja Hegde as well, opposite Shahid. She's reasonably okay, doesn't really have too much to do, has a couple of scenes. Nothing surprising there that I should be talking about. The biggest surprise is DCP Farhan Khan, played by none other than Pravesh Rana. I still remember him as the host of this random show on UTV Bindas, I guess, called Emotional Atyachar. And one of the episodes from that show got really popular, became a meme, became viral and all of that, which was the bikini shoot. Pravesh Rana is excellent. His body language is fantastic. He looks the part. His screen presence is very good. If there is somebody who's able to even come close to sharing some sort of attention of the audience when Shahid is still on screen, that is this man. Yes, he is exceptional. One thing I would have loved to see a little more of would have been more of storytelling, which includes the setting, which is Mumbai city. I loved how Mumbai was showcased here in terms of visual cinematography is great. It's very slick. And Rosshan Andrews' direction is really nice. The way he looks at Mumbai, the locations are just fabulous. So the way he brings about changes in cut scenes is really good. But I would have liked some more social commentary on the locations, on the neighborhoods that these guys were frequenting. The second thing, I'm not really sure I can pinpoint, but slightly more big ticket or invested reason in the climax. The stakes had to be slightly higher. I still liked it enough. I have still thought that how the film brings you to the climax is also very good. While the climax in itself is good, it could have been much more hard-hitting. Overall, Deva is a very tightly written mystery thriller that is something that you would enjoy if you like this genre. If you would like to watch Shahid do something that he does really well and very few people can do it as well as he can, this is a film to watch because he brings in the layers that very few actors can bring the way he does. So I loved watching Shahid in this. I loved the storytelling and I liked the climax a lot. Yes, there are parts that could have been better, but I still enjoyed this thoroughly. I think this is one of the very nicely made mystery thrillers that should be watched, should be appreciated. If you have, let me know what you thought. If you watched the original, would love to know what you thought of this in comparison to that. This is Filmy Fool. I will continue to bring more things that I love and a few things that you should stay away from. Keep watching, like, share, subscribe. That's very important. Come back for more.